What's up? Welcome to today's stream. I'm him. Today is Saturday, November 23rd. And yeah, it's a weekend. So I'm not technically working, but I am working. What I mean by that is that I don't really have a true schedule, if that makes sense. I'm a salaried employee, which means that, you know, I get paid no matter how much I work. Anyway, so I'm gonna probably spend some time migrating to this new tool that I have been using over the past week. I like it a lot. I have been searching for something like this for months, and I'm very glad that I finally came across it. It's an HTTP client. Historically, I've used a tool called Paw on Mac OS. It's only available on Mac OS. They were recently acquired, I think a year or two ago, by Rapid API. And since that acquisition, I haven't really seen any updates to the product. They haven't fixed any of the bugs that have existed for a while. There's some usability issues. It's a solid client. Like, don't get me wrong. When I bought it over a decade ago, it was the best HTTP client I've ever used. And to this day, it's the best one I've ever used. Even though this new tool exists, PAW, Rapid API, whatever you're going to call it these days, it has a feature set that most clients simply don't have. And I was looking for something that can compete with that. I've now kind of, lowered my standard, and now I just want something that I can create all of my requests, have them versioned in source control and Git, and have a easy UI that I can interact with that doesn't change too much and all that kind of stuff. Something that's easy for me to make my requests and edit them, that kind of thing. So I'll be showing that, today. And by showing, I really mean I'm just working. That's really, if you want to know more about this tool, or if you're, curious about something that you see, you will have to ask a question. Otherwise, I'm just going to assume that no one's watching, as usual. I'm just getting my shit done. All right. So let's go over to my screen share. I've already made sure there's nothing, that I can't show. All right. And let's come over to here. And this is my configuration for this tool that I'm using. I've been using Zed for this, but I don't know. I may switch it to, let's just switch to code. Before I was using NVim, but I wanted to test, because like when I build these tools, when I'm using tools like this, I can't just think about me, right? I also have to think about other people and how they may use it. So that was part of the reason why I went and changed my editors, because while I'm an engineer, while I'm used to using text editors, buffer-based text editors, in the CLI, most people are not. Let me turn down this music. It's making it hard for me to hear myself think. Yeah, most people are not very familiar with using tools like Vim or NVim or Emacs or or I don't know, insert your favorite text editor, Nano, So I wanted to confirm that, I can kick someone out of the tool into a program like a text editor, and then have this tool wait until that file is saved. So that's kind of what I figured out. So anyway, let's just show the tool. And let's just show the tool. We're gonna do a slumber show. Is it collection? All right, so this is the work that I've done so far. I'm porting over requests one by one. I tried to use the import tool. It's experimental, and it also assumes that you have a proper open API spec, which I'm not sure we do. So I am, I'm just doing it by hand for now. It's something that, it sucks, but I should only have to do this one time in my life, hopefully. And then after this time, it's all in source control, and then it's just a matter of, just iterating from here. So let's show what the tool looks like, because I haven't actually shown that. And before I even do this, let's create an alias. And I'm gonna do this off screen because I have secret. Oh, excuse me. Oh gosh, I have secrets that I don't need y'all knowing or seeing. You know what? I'm gonna be safe. Y'all are gonna look at me for now, because Mac OS lately has been having these issues where it decides that it's not gonna open the application that I've opened on the window or on the monitor in which I opened it from. It'll open it anywhere randomly. So yeah, we'll just do it this way. So we're gonna open my ZSHRC file. Yeah, I am super glad I didn't. It opened it right here, and the first thing you see is all of my keys. Yeah, I'm glad I had some foresight for once in my life. All right, so I want to create an alias. Okay. Now we can come back here, close that. And I want to, oh wait, what do I want to do? Oh, here we are. I'm tripping. All right. Like, I thought I had a window for this. Okay, I'll close that. Okay, let's open up the tool. All right, so this is the tool. You know, you can see my recipes. That's what they call these things on the right, request, a recipe. You can see the body, headers, authentication. You can, you know, cycle through headers and what you are going to include. Let's go back to something that actually has maybe a body in it. Yeah, something like this. All right, so have a body. Yeah, so I was on update user, as hopefully that was obvious from here. So now I got to do this delete user. And yeah, we're going to do that. Oh, and I think I just switched to text editor too. So like, it's going to be a little bit different. Yeah, so it kicks me out here and dumps me here. Perfect. Except I actually don't want it to open over there. I'd much rather it open up here. Okay, so this tool uses YAML, which, you know, I actually don't like, but hey, you know, it's whatever. So we're gonna create a named key called delete user. I think that's what I named it. Yeah, delete user. Man, I can't type today. I switched to my other keyboard yesterday because this one was pissing me off. And then when I brought it back, for whatever reason, my keyboard layout was completely different. So now certain keys on my keyboard don't work. I don't, it's just like, I've never had that happen before. I don't feel like dealing with it. So I just said, fuck it. All right, I really would love for Visual Studio to leave me the fuck alone and stop trying to suggest it. That's actually why I switched from Visual Studio Code. It's because what used to be a text editor is now a nuisance. It's doing too much. I don't want any other things that it's doing. I just want it to like accept my text and shut the fuck up. Not tell me all these, I don't give a shit. Just like take the text and leave me the fuck alone. Okay, so we have the value. Okay, yeah, cool. So I think that should be it, maybe. Oh wait, no, I need authentication. But since we don't do authentication properly, I have to include headers, which is annoying. I can't just rely on standard HTTP client, authentication behavior. So we're gonna add an authorization header, and that's going to be basic. And then we'll put the API key right there. Okay, so now that I've done this, as soon as I close this buffer, it'll Slumber will re-pick up, it'll reopen. So let's see that. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I did that. Window management in Mac OS is kind of shitty, I'm not even gonna lie. All right, let me close this for now. I don't need that. Reviewing user model docs. Let me save this somewhere too. All right, this is user model SDK reference. And then I'll just put events because I think I deleted a bunch of other shit to try to make my life a little bit easier. All right, close that. I'm also gonna close Xcode. I'm not gonna do any work on that right now. Type map expected a value tag enum do not delete. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. So we got to figure out why is it not parsing, and this is one of the issues that I have with YAML. Is that it could be some white space somewhere. Who knows? You never know with YAML. Okay, I forgot to say that this is a request. Yeah, I guess that'll do it. Let's close that back. All right, cool. And that it's happy. Oh, no, it's not happy with that. It's not happy with that still. What did I do wrong here? Alias name. I'm dumb. This doesn't exist. This is coming from one of my chains. So is this. I'm surprised. Oh wait, no, that's not coming from a chain. And this is coming from a chain. All right, now we should be good. Yeah, there we go. Prompts, cool. So if I want to delete a user, and I am going to delete this user that I'm looking at right over here. Let me bring it over so we can see. I have this user right here that I'm going to delete, right, as a test. So we're going to delete, and this is what's dope, right? So let me cancel all this. To execute a request, I can just press enter and then I get these prompts, which is dope. So the external ID is going to be the alias that I'm going to use for this. And then I need to grab a value, which is here's an EID. And look at that. We get a 202 and the record is gone. So that works. All right. So let's go and create a user again. I'm going to create a user with an email. All right, so we're going to do test@user.com. All right, we get that new subscription as well as the new user. All right. I'm pretty sure that's today. And what I just did, yep, test user. All right. And now I can go and view or get that user. And I'm going to get the user with the one signal ID so I don't have to worry about authentication. And the one signal ID is here. I'll just dump that in there. Huh. I thought I did not need. Or is it only for the subscription? Maybe it's only for the subscription. Okay, well, all right, well, let's do some debugging. So that was to get user via OSID. So I thought, I mistakenly thought that I didn't need authentication for that. It must be with the subscription where I don't need it. Because there is one of these where you actually don't need authentication. So let's go ahead and close that out. And let's try this again. Whoa, that's... Wait, hold on, what the hell? Why is it not pasting the value that I'm giving it? Okay, all right, there it goes. Title, given alias, OS ID doesn't match. Something. Oh, this is me. This is me being dumb. I did a find replace yesterday. I actually remember what led to this. I did a find. Wait, why is this not? I did a find and replace yesterday, where I wanted to refer to this as OS ID, and it looks like I didn't actually complete that. So let's go and change that from OS ID to one signal ID. One signal ID. And I am going to destroy these headers again because I want to confirm, because I literally thought that I did not need authorization for. Yeah, I was right. Yeah, I was right. Okay, there we go. We're good. Okay, so no, I don't want to cancel. What I would like to do is edit. And we're going to remove these right here because I don't need it. All right, perfect. Now I can move on to the next request, which is delete alias. Let's not forget that this is a request. And this is going to be remove alias. Alias. Is it a delete or is it a patch? That's a delete. Okay. So I'm gonna do that. We're gonna do our hosts, apps. I think it's apps. Yeah. Apps ID. I'm doing this so much, I may as well just make this part of my template so I don't have to keep doing this. I'll do it eventually. Users by, and it's the same thing, alias, name, and ID. So I'll just copy that. Alias, name, ID. By identity. And then the alias label to delete, or the alias to delete. So we'll put chains, and then we'll say alias to delete. And this is going to be the alias name technically. So I got to go and create a new chain thing up here somewhere. These are my chains. So we'll call it alias to delete. And I want this to come from a prompt with the message to, enter the alias name to delete. All right, save that off. And yeah, we should be good. So we gotta remove alias now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add an alias to my user. So the alias name is gonna be test alias, we'll just call it test, and then a value for the value. Wait a minute, did that? Oh, I'm tripping. I forgot. I am tripping. This is the alias that I need to add. So let's come here and edit that. So we're gonna say test. I keep forgetting that. This API is weird. The value. So we'll save that, close it out. All right, cool. And we see here we get the value, and then we're gonna add this alias to something with the one signal ID. So we'll just copy that. Okay. Cool. Maybe. I think it's done something. Maybe. I don't know. Let's go and view that user. See what happens. I literally forgot what. Oh shit! I forgot the. I forgot what I put. God damn it. Ah, okay. Well, we're just gonna get the user now via their one signal ID because I still have it. Ah, okay. This is okay. We have an issue. Maybe. Let me try adding this alias to the user again. Before I do it, let's come back up to the request and edit it, and let's remove this space. Maybe it's upset with that, so we'll save that. Okay, so we're gonna add the alias, and we're gonna use the one signal ID again. That's still the ID that I have. 222. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Okay. We want to get that user. Is this a bug? Yeah, this could potentially be a bug. I don't see my stuff on here. Oh well. I am gonna move on. Yeah, fuck it. I'll move on. I am done with users. We're gonna do some subscription stuff. So let's go back and do some editing. All right, so this is where I had to scroll up because we're using this dumbass white space significant language. So I gotta make sure that I'm in the right. So I need to be on this one. Where am I at? I'm not on that one. Okay. Am I on the right level now? Yes, I am. Huh? Wait, what the fuck? Why? Wait, why is it doing this? I wonder if I can collapse. Yeah, I can. Perfect. So we're gonna collapse that and this. Okay. It seems okay now, maybe. No, it's still doing this fucking. Why is it doing so many spaces on this tab? Oh my gosh, this is retarded. All right, so this is gonna be subscription. Okay, so what is the source one? Create it. I guess we'll create subscription first. Create subscription. And this will be a request. It's gonna have a name. We'll call it create subscription. And I may actually have like specific ones for types of subscriptions eventually, but I'll deal with that later. Make sure it is requests plural. Okay. This is going to be a post. All right, so we're gonna host apps, app ID, users by the alias label, name, and the ID. Subscriptions. Okay, that looks fine. And this is a post, so I imagine we're going to be sending data. So we'll give it some headers. And we need to do content type. And that's going to be application JSON. Char set equals UTF-8. It looks like there is no offsetter, so we're good there. And there is a body, so we'll specify that as JSON. We're gonna have subscription. All right. And this is what I was saying, like maybe I'll have one where it's like the type. But for now, you'll have to select it for now. So first thing is going to be the type, and that's going to be changed. What am I looking for? Subscription type. I think I already have something for that. And then oh man, what the fuck? Yeah, I don't like that. It's weird. Okay, and then the second thing is going to be the token. And that'll be my token subscription token. And then we have enabled. We'll just, yeah, you can change that in the thing, Majig, if you really want. Okay. Let me see what happens if I format this. Let's try with prettier. I don't know if I like that. All right, let's try. Shit, I changed the formatted to prettier. I didn't really mean to do that. I was just trying to test it. Fuck. All right, how do I change that? YAML format. Enable, disable default YAML form. Yeah, I need to set the default. How do I do that? God damn it. Fuck. I just wanted to test it and now I'm stuck with it. Maybe if I just search for prettier. maybe I can say no. Just like, no, don't do it. Prettier, yeah. Maybe I can have it ignore YAML. I didn't even know Prettier really did it. I just wanted to see what it looked like. Man, I'm about to be knocked off track by a setting. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to Google. I really don't like Visual Studio Code anymore. I have debated switching back to Sublime Text. That's how little I like it. I've been using Zed more. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? That's what's gonna happen. We're going to just close that. Wait. Get everything, make sure everything is good. We'll close this off. Make sure that they're not, all right, perfect. So here's what I'm gonna do now. I refuse to use this anymore, I'm done. So we're gonna open up my configuration here. And we're gonna use Zed. Okay, I'm happy with that. And I gotta quit it and then reopen. Okay. All right, cool. Now I'm gonna, did it just save that shit? It saved it. It saved it. Oh my gosh. First of all, who the fuck, who in their right mind would say, you know what, let's have a whole new line for noise. Oh, wait, did I get a message? Let me see if I got a message. Oh yeah, yo, what's up, Yanni? My bad. It's Slumber. It's you've been looking at it. I don't know how long you've been here, but you've been looking at it. It's the tool you're looking at. This one right here. Let me see if this is gonna, like, will it reform? Oh, fuck yeah, I hate this. I hate this. I hate it. I don't understand why it's doing that. This is how I expect my stuff to be formatted, like this. And it keeps, fuck it, I don't care anymore, fuck it, I don't care. Just, all right. Let's create a subscription. We're gonna do an ID. I think I already have that value in here, yep. We're gonna create an email and we're gonna say will@hecode.com. Sure. Sure, yeah, you know. Why would I want a fucking response that lets me know whether or not I've done something correct? Well, let's just make this bigger. We should see all of the subscriptions. Oh wait, no, I just created a new subscription. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm looking at the wrong thing. I should be looking at the user, which I forgot the alias that I gave that user. So we're gonna go and look for it. That's the other cool thing about this tool. You get history, which is dope. So I think I created the user right here. Yeah. And then I thought I added an alias too. I did. Okay. Let's take a look at that. And we'll go look at the request body. The value. Okay. So it's and I can't even test by that. So we're gonna search by this thing right here. Will he code? Yeah, perfect. We got the new subscription. I thought I added. Yeah, this is an alias. There should be an alias here somewhere. I don't see it. But you know what? I don't care. That's gonna slow me down. I'm not about to verify this anymore. I'm done with that. Okay, let's go ahead and add a new thing to update a script. Yeah, we're gonna do the update now. I'm doing it kind of out of order. Okay, so yeah, I gotta make sure I get this indentation right. I think this is it. Yeah, that's it. Okay. All right, and this is going to be I've already forgot what I'm doing. The update subscription request. Update subscription. So requests. Excuse me. All right, so we get the host, apps, app ID, subscriptions by type. Okay, so we're gonna do change.subscription type, and then we're gonna put in the token. Okay. And then owner. Wait, am I looking at the right thing? I'm not. I'm like, this doesn't look right. All right, fuck it. We're just gonna do this. Unsubscribe, push. Okay. I don't know why this /owner is there. That didn't really mean much to me. Why is that there? We're not going to pass any data. So honestly, there's no need for this header right here. So I'm not going to worry about that. And, oh wait, there's a body. All right, I'm going to have to verify some things, looks like. Okay, this is a different type. Okay, I'm gonna have to create another chain, I think. Or I won't. Let's go and find the different types of notifications. It's somewhere in our docs, I think. Actually, it would be under subscriptions. Delete subscription. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one again. Unsubscribe, push. I don't even see that. Yeah, this is different. This is the unsubscribe email. This is technically a different thing. All right. Let's get this correct. Now this is a token that gets sent via email. Just add that in there as a little note. And then the notification ID would be required here. So that would mean that I need headers. Yep, and it knows that that's the one. That's good. We'll do a body and it'll be JSON. And the only thing I need is a notification ID. I don't like the name of that. Why is it called the notification ID and not message ID? Yeah, I don't like that, but what can I do? I can rename it in my chain, and that's exactly what I am going to do. So we're going to call this notification or message ID. I kind of want to have this be specific to the email. So we'll call this the email message ID. That way in the future, if I need to use message ID for other things, which I will, the message will make sense. Okay, we're good there. Let's go back up to the chains. And we're gonna add something for, I've already got what I just called it. God damn it. Just copy and paste it. How about that? Just gonna call it that. This will be a prompt. And the message is going to be enter the message ID that included in the email. So this email you got to think of it from this perspective. Some marketer sends you some marketing email, some campaign or whatever, and you receive that email, and there might be a link at the bottom of the email. I think technically by law, you have to have that link at the bottom of the email for unsubscribe. That's what this is. So there's an unsubscribe link at the bottom of the email, and inside of that, there is there's some information in there. And one piece of that information is this this message ID. Okay, yeah, I think that's a decent enough prompt. So let's go ahead and close that out. Come back over to here. And now we get the unsubscribe from the email. Yeah, whatever the thing is. Can we make that a little bit bigger? Yes, I think. No. No, I can't. Shit. Scrolling only works. I guess scrolling only works over here. No, it doesn't work over here either. Where the hell? All right, well, that kind of sucks. I was hoping that I would be able to read these entire things. I can't, so I'm gonna move on. I can't technically test this right now. Choose subscription, type unsubscribe from email. Oh, this is wrong. Let's do some more editing. I actually don't want that to be from the source type. Right here. This is when I thought I was doing the other request. This should just be email. Okay. All right, so we're gonna enter a token and wait, what? Yeah, let's do a little bit of editing. We're just going to create another thing just to make it a little bit clearer in the prompt. So what I want is the email to not come from this token right here. So we'll just say email address like that. Enter email address. Yeah, there we go. I forgot to do the other part, and that's actually use the new one. Yeah, that would do it. So this is now going to be email address. We'll just call it email. Shorter. Okay, there we go. So we'll just put in a fake email and then shit. This won't work, but I'm just gonna put in a random ass ID and we should get a 404, yeah. Because technically it's not found. That doesn't exist, that record doesn't exist. All right, anyway, let's move on to this update, the one that I thought I was working on the entire time and then learned that that's not the case. That's not what I was doing. All right, so we'll put a little bit of space here, a little bit more. I'm going to kind of just copy this and I'm going to regret it because I had to change everything. So I don't know if I've really done myself any favors here. Update subscription. Still a patch. Okay, that's good. It's apps, app ID, subscriptions. That's good. And then it's going to be the subscription ID. Subscription ID. What else? And then subscriptions. Okay. Wait. Oh, I'm tripping. No, that was it. It's just subscription / the ID. Yeah, we're good. That's it. Okay, headers. Yep, I'm sending data, so we're gonna need to do that. And now we're gonna send a subscription object. Now I want to say a subscription object has. Let me get rid of all this crap right here. It should have a type. And that'll be a string. Oh wait, no, you can't update the type. You can't update the type of a subscription. Honestly, what can you update on a subscription? It doesn't seem like something that you want to update much. Okay, let's see. Update subscription. Okay, yeah, type isn't here. Okay, I was like, yeah, you shouldn't be able to update the type. So it's just these things right here. And there was one point where I had, oh, you know what? This is what I was looking for earlier. Let me go ahead and add all of that in here. Oh, here we are. Cool. So we have email, SMS, iOS push. Oh, man. It would be dope if it knew that I wanted another one of these hyphens, because that's exactly what I want. Huawei push, Fire OS push, Windows push, Mac OS push, Chrome extension push. I hope I spelled that right. Extension push, yeah. Chrome push, Firefox, yeah, and Safari. Yeah, there we go. That's, yeah, perfect. So yeah, this was a win. I was looking for this. I completely forgot about that. Okay, and now we're going to do a token, enable the notification type, session time, session count, app, device, test, SDK rooted. I think this is something, yeah, never mind, we'll keep it. Okay, then get the app, subscription ID, and then the subscription object with all of these things. I could have swore that I had examples of how to use this. Or did I just not finish? Yeah, I must not have finished. Because I doubt that they would have been removed. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Okay. This is one of the bad parts about working, is that when you work a lot, you find out how much more work there is to do. That's where I'm at right now. Yeah, well, I mean, that's true for some people. You know, some people, they definitely work ends for them. But I don't know. For me, I'm like, life is work. That's literally, it requires energy, and you know, it requires effort over time, which is work. So, so yeah, I mean, technically, yeah, you're right. And philosophically, you're right to me. But you know, some people, they would say, "Oh yeah, I don't live to work." It's like, okay, all right, we're all different. All right, let's try to get this update subscription in here now, or finish. So we have the update subscription. We have subscription ID. Yeah, we have that part. And now okay, cool. So there is no type. Oh wait, hold on. Where's this type coming from? Type subscription. Type object, type string. Okay. I guess what I'm confused on is how are we able to update the type of a subscription? You know what? I don't think this is right. I'm gonna reach out to somebody and tell them how I feel about this. Yeah, maybe this is wrong. I'm gonna proceed as if this is wrong, and it can be wrong. I fucking wrote it, right? I can be wrong. So I am gonna need to go and I'm confirming this. I don't know if this was specified in the spec anywhere, and the people who reviewed it, they said it was fine. So it's I don't know. It's weird though. It doesn't make sense that someone would be able to update their subscription type. Okay, so no, I've reached out to let people know I don't think that makes sense at all. So I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna pretend as if I'm right. So we're gonna have a token, and the token is gonna come from the chain. Like that. And we're gonna do enabled. We'll just set that as we'll just hard code it. So we'll say true. And notification types. See, the problem is that not all subscriptions are the same. For instance, an email subscription does not have an SDK. There is no such thing as rooted or WebAuth or WebP 256 or device OS or device model or app version or session count or session time. that doesn't make sense for email, for updating an email. So what I think I'm gonna have to do is create 3 different requests here. Like obviously I could just like, just delegate it to whoever's using it, but then that's a terrible user experience. Cause this thing that I'm building here, if I have my way, I will publish it. So any of our customers who wants to use this, they can. And what's dope about this, let me go back to here. Oh, maybe I should just save and close that out. So what's dope about this tool is that not only do you get the ability to come in here and just make your requests and all that kind of stuff, and you can edit stuff if you like, but this also ships with a CLI, which allows you to export/generate. I think it's generating. Let's just see. So it should be like slumber generate. But first I have to show a request because I forgot what they're called. So let's do that. Collection. All right, so we're gonna take this create subscription, right? We're gonna just take that and we'll say slumber generate that. Is not happy. Wait, invalid value for format possible values curl. Okay. Wait, whoa. I thought I didn't have to do that. Let's see. Format. Oh, I do have to give it the format. Okay. All right. Well, I didn't know that. I thought that because there's only one as far as I know. So it's just like, I didn't think I had to give it to it. Anyway, so we'll give it the ID. And then what's dope is that all of that stuff, it's still here. So we'll say test alias. And then, okay, how about that? Error sources, no profile selected, building. Whoa. No profile selected. Why does it not? Okay, all right, fine. Okay, I don't know the ID of my profile. That's really what the issue is, and I don't want to figure it out. Profile example. Why did I fucking call it example? That's dumb. That's the dumbest name ever. All right, test. Okay. Subscription type. Email. Tests at email.com. Look at that. Look at that shit right there. Look at it and respect it. Hold on. Let me put it somewhere where you can respect it better. Look at that. It goes in and it creates the curl request. Now, y'all may not give a shit. And if you don't give a shit, I don't give a shit about you. All right, let's just keep it 100. Reciprocate. I get to just literally say, all right, let me take this shit right here, this curl, and I can just plop it over here. Well, obviously it wouldn't actually be over here, but in the editor for this tool, I could legit just be like, you know what? Oh, this endpoint's been updated. Okay, cool. Let me just go regenerate the example. I don't have to go and figure out anything. I don't have to do anything. I just do what I just did. So I'm doing all this work so that I can get that. There's some other reasons too. The big one, and this is a huge one because of just who I am and how I am, being able to have my API collection or library, whatever we're gonna call it, being able to have that checked in the source control is a win to me, because now I get to see what's changed. When did it change? Or when did it change? And I get to add context of why are these things changing. And if other people make changes, I get to gatekeep behind the pull request. So it's not going to be this, oh yeah, like here's this file floating around. I can just do stuff and like William will be okay with it. Nah. It's like you could do stuff. It ain't gonna get merged unless I'm okay with it though. So it's a very different, work style. So yeah. I have a lot of work to do actually. I mean, shit, I got all these other APIs to do, and each one of these expands. So it's a lot of stuff here. But the goal is to at least get these subscription ones done today, at least on stream. Yeah, and there's some other things that I'm doing as well. I'm trying to pull out all of our code snippets for our SDKs and put those in a single place. I have a project. I don't know if it's really a project per se yet, but it's close to a project. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, here it was easy to find. Look at that. So I'm like, I have this events thing right here. This is bullshit. But eventually what's gonna happen is, let me open this in Visual Studio. All right, cool. Is this the one? No, this isn't the one. We'll open up this one. This has a little bit more work done. I just started, like literally. I literally just started. So keep that in mind. So let's go and look at a preview of this. All right, so it'll be something like this. So for every event, for every method, for every property that exists in our SDK. Right now, I'm only focused on mobile, but I'll eventually get to our web as well as our backend. But I want to do this where every single thing, you'll have the language, you'll see how you actually do it. I'll, give a little bit of comments to a guide, and then we move on. Now, just already, I'm not even finished with this. Already, I'm starting to recognize that we've been inconsistent. What do you know? Look at that. Turns out if you put everything in one place where you can see it all together, you start to realize, oh, these things are different. So I discovered literally yesterday that not all of our examples, and I gave up because I was just like, I started looking at all the other work that I would have to do. I was like, man, fuck it. It's the end of the day. It was like 7 o'clock. I'm like, it's the weekend. It's Friday. I'm done. So anyway, here's C#. Notice what you see that's different between C# and all the rest of these. By the way, there are like 8 other languages that I got to add. And the other ones are like this too. This is just like free floating, just like, where the fuck do you put this? Right? Like most applications, especially in a managed runtime like .NET, they have a life cycle. This right here doesn't, like, this isn't placed anywhere where you get the context of the life cycle. Where do I put this? It's unclear. So that's one thing that I'm going to address, is making sure that everything has the necessary context. So if you want to do something or use something, you have everything you need to kind of be like, all right, I know where this needs to go. I kind of know how it operates, all that. This will also probably be public, and same goals, right? Like I get to see what's changed. Why did it change? Who changed it? Also, I get to gatekeep. That's a big one. I just want to gatekeep shit these days. What's the goal / project? The goal is to get to 40 million. That's my goal. I don't know what yours is. So yeah, that's the goal. $40 million in American dollars, and adjusted for inflation. If inflation keeps at its current track, then yeah, I will settle for 20 million though. 20 million is actually more realistic. I'm not even gonna lie. 40 is like yeah, that's very much a we'll see. But 40 million is the goal. Oh well, in the vid. Oh, this is a stream, bro. It's not a video. My current goal. That is the current goal, bro. Like, I have long-term ass goals. That's why I'm working. What you're watching is, you're watching me work to my $40 million. That's the purpose of this video. Purpose of this stream is people to watch it, so that eventually I grow an audience, so that in I don't know, in like 2 or 3 years, I have a consistent audience of people who just watch, I don't know, whatever the hell I'm doing. I don't even know what I'm doing. People who like to watch someone who doesn't know what they're doing. That's what this is. But if you're really curious to know what it is for this video, I did talk about it, this stream, I should say. I started saying video. If you want to see what the goal is, I would recommend you rewind to the beginning, where I spent the first 10 minutes talking about what it is that I'm doing. What project am I working on? I don't know. I'm moving some docs. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I'm just streaming. I don't know. Do I have to have anything to stream? Can I just stream and just talk shit? That's my favorite thing to do, is just stream and talk shit. If you watch all of my other streams, which I know you haven't, because you're asking these questions, you'll learn that very quickly. I don't have agendas for any of these things. I just turn on the camera and just start talking. And then sometimes people will come in and they'll start talking about stuff like what you're talking about. So generally what I'll do is you will become the co-host. I will suddenly start switching over to whatever is being talked about. So if you want to talk about OCaml, sure. I used to use OCaml. I would not agree with you that OCaml is greater than everything else. OCaml is incredibly slow. OCaml has poor support for most environments. Now, I am of the opinion that if I am going to use an ML language, I would rather use ML or F#. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like I will use F# if I have to. But honestly, I don't want to use any language. I think most programming languages are dumb. And I'm saying this as someone who knows more programming languages than your average person, and they're all dumb. Like, I would prefer to do things in natural language, you know, like, and that actually seems to be what most other people prefer. And if you disagree with me, then I would push back and ask, why are we investing trillions of dollars into AI that allows people to interact with their computers using their natural language? That would be my only pushback. It's just like, why are we, you know, money talks. It's like, why are we putting all this money and effort into this thing that removes us away from computer languages, which are stupid, to natural languages, which has led to literally everything that we have. Computers would not exist if it weren't for natural language. Just saying. Oh, you're a hedge fund? Do you work for Jane Street by any chance? I knew some people who worked at Jane Street. And I'm going to argue that the reason why Jane Street is so strong has zero to do with the fact that they use OCaml. Just saying, like, you know, if you're one of these people that thinks that the technology that you use dictates how successful or how good your product is, I'm sorry to say, you're lost. It don't work that way. Now, as an engineer, as a younger engineer, so like I've grown. I used to think that way, where it's just like, oh yeah, the technology, people give a shit. No one gives a singular fuck about what technology you use, what language you use, what computer you use. I'm an engineer, and even I give zero fucks about that shit. Like, I don't care what language someone use. Even now, like, I don't even get involved with talking about languages, because I just don't give a shit. I just don't give a shit. Like, I'm looking through all these languages, to me, it's just like, it's all the same shit to me. It's all bullshit. It's all just shit. Now, some of this is more shit than others. Like, obviously, like, let's talk about language. Let's look at Objective-C, this bullshit. All of this noise, it don't even make sense. Something similar to Jane Street, but there's a reason why they chose OCaml. Matter of fact, every main fintech company has a proprietary lane. Dude, I know. So what I found out is that a lot of those folks who are into fintech, for whatever reason, they tend to be really, really, really into functional languages, which to be honest, I understand. I actually prefer functional languages. That's how I think. That's actually, I learned functional programming young. Like, when I say young, I mean as a kid. Like, that was just the way how I learned how to program. So to me, to this day, that is the easiest way to program. The problem is that just because it's easy for me to program doesn't mean it's easy for my computer to run that shit. Functional programming languages are slow as fuck. They're all pitiful. They're all pathetic. They suck in comparison to imperative languages. They are amazing for readability, for, being able to, like, abstract the problem, like break it down, decompose it, and like solve it that way. But for actually, like, the actual runtime of it, the operations of it, nah. Functional programming languages are trash. They use way too much memory. They use way too much processing. They're always copying shit in and out of memory, and it's inefficient. It's inefficient. So, you know, if you're someone who cares and gives a shit about efficiency, you probably wouldn't be looking at a functional language. And moreover, even though, you know, like, it's just a paradigm, technically you can be functional in almost any language, almost any language. You may be missing like first class support for functions, which, you know, granted that is a very important detail. But let's pretend that you are in a general purpose programming language that allows you to use methods as first class citizens of the language, something like C#. Even if you were to write your code in a functional manner, that makes it slower, which is crazy. It's like, it's not just the language, it's just the manner in which you do the thing functionally is just inefficient. And yeah, even so, I still subscribe to my functional paradigm. Like, I don't give a shit. I like to defer that to the hardware engineers. It's like, it's their problem to make sure that they make computers fast enough to run my inefficient shit. All right, that's the partnership we have. I write shitty code and they make fast hardware. That's the way God intended, you know. It's like with car manufacturers, they make their engines more efficient, and then all that happens is people like me, that's just, oh well, I guess I'm gonna just floor that bitch 24/7. Fuck fuel economy. It's just like, hey, you more horsepower? Okay, all right. I don't care that, you know, it uses more gas. It's kind of like that with functional. It's like, I don't care that it uses more compute. I don't care that it uses more RAM until I do. I only care when it's on my computer and it's preventing me from getting shit done. If it's on your computer, I don't care. Did you know the same person who made the proprietary language for Goldman Sachs is the same who made it for JP Morgan and Bank of America? One person, 3 languages, multi-trillions under logic. I can believe it. And I mean, that's not the only person. Like, I'm a big Anders fan. Anders Heilsberg. Almost every programming language that he's made, I have used and I have loved. And the next programming language he makes, I will probably use, and hopefully I'll love it. We'll see. We'll see. All right, what was I doing? I forgot what the hell I was doing. Oh yeah, you were asking what's the project. Here's the project right here. It's to get these things right here. It's good. It's really dumb. Is to get those things right there into where's my terminal at? Wait, is this really my terminal? Oh, I'm dumb. Okay, I'm dumb. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so here's the goal, is to get all of that shit into here. So I'm building up this request right here. So I got to enabled. So shit. Fuck, what did I just do? Yeah, so I got to enabled. So now I got to do the rest of these. And I was debating, do I even want to do that? Because it's too much. It's like, email has nothing to do with any of these other things. So I was like, do I even want to do this? And then I started procrastinating. And then you popped up and you're like, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just over here talking shit. I think I heard somewhere JS was made in 10 days. JavaScript was made in 10 days, actually. Gosh, who was it? I forgot. The guy who, Netscape Navigator, I forgot his name. The guy who made it. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I forgot his name. It's been so long. But yeah, it was made in 10 days. And yeah, it's a good language. I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, you may disagree. A lot of people like to hate on JavaScript, but it's not a bad language, you know. And no, I'm saying this. I'm not saying this outside of, like, I'm saying this looking at all other languages, which are all trash to me. I'm just like, yeah, you know. Oh, Brandon, okay, yeah, all right. Yeah, JavaScript is an interesting language. It's very interesting, and I like it for a few different reasons. Yeah, I like it for a few different reasons. I like TypeScript too. Anders Heilberg, by the way, he's the guy behind TypeScript. He's also the guy behind C#. He is the reason why TypeScript is so similar to C#. He's also probably the reason why we have async await everywhere these days. He's also the guy behind Pascal, Turbo Pascal, I think. I want to say he did. I don't know. Let me go and look. I actually don't know. Anders Heilberg. Or Hellsberg, however you say his name. I don't know how you say it. Yeah. So the second programming language I learned in my life was Pascal from Borland. So it's actually it's very interesting how like all of his languages I have experience with. I have used Turbo Pascal. I have used Delphi. Delphi is really big in Australia, by the way. I've used C#. In fact, I would be considered, at least at one point, you may have considered me an expert at C#. Like the C#, the runtime, like all of it. Like it was pretty good with that. TypeScript, you know, I've worked with TypeScript in the past. One of my projects that I built was built on TypeScript and React, as well as Electron and some other things. And yeah, even to this day, if I need to do JavaScript, it's likely going to be TypeScript. The only time I'll use JavaScript is when TypeScript types become too big of a deal to deal with, especially when I'm dealing with external libraries where they may be written in JavaScript and they don't have types and it's just a pain in the ass. At that point, sometimes I'll just say fuck it, because technically, like, TypeScript, even though it's typed, it's not actually typed. It's not runtime type checking. It's design time type checking, which is, you know, it's kind of like a myth almost. It's almost like a lie. You know, you trust it until you get caught out with your pants down, and then then you have to take it up the ass with no Vaseline, and then you realize, oh, okay, these types are all fucking fake. They don't really do anything. Are you a solo in-trip hacker? What is that? I don't know what that is. Or do you also work? I work for a company now. I work for OneSignal now. I've been at a part of OneSignal for almost 4 years, and it was actually a personal goal for me. I was like, when they reached out, and you know, eventually, I wasn't actually looking for a job at that time, but they happened to catch me at the right time. I had just finished an ayahuasca experience, which kind of like, you know, I was like, oh, okay, maybe I am willing to work for others again, because I was doing my own thing for a few years, and you know, I wasn't really working for others for that period of time. But I also learned that, you know, working for yourself and building the team and hiring and paying employees and all that shit, I realized I don't want to do it. You know, like, I don't want to be someone's therapist. You know, people listening to people complain about their life and how their life isn't going well when it's like my grandmother just died, and I'm over here like, why the fuck are you complaining about your bullshit ass problem? I don't say these things, of course, but in my mind, I'm over here thinking, I'm like, why the fuck are you complaining about your bullshit ass problems? Why you can't get your shit done? It's like you're trying to use this excuse of, oh, I have this other thing over here, and it's just like, I'm still getting my shit done, and my grandmother just fucking died yesterday. So it's shit like that where I realized that, you know what? I don't have the mentality to work with weak-minded people, and I'm surrounded by a lot of that. So I was like, I can either do one of two things. I can, you know, be me for real, you know, and let people understand that they don't have the same kind of work ethic as me, which is probably why they haven't accomplished the shit that I've accomplished. Or I can just say, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just worry about me. Fuck it. So I did that. Just go back to work for someone else. I don't have to come up with decisions. You know, I can, you know, check out per se if I want. But even then, even for other people's stuff, it's hard for me to just check out, you know, not just do stuff like this is a weekend and I'm still working on random shit. It's like, that's what I do. I like working. Oh, entrepreneur. I mean, sure, I guess if you want to call me that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I am, bro. Like I've done so many things. I've had 3 careers, all successful, if you ask me. You know, like started out doing music, got to the point where I got signed to a major label, and then went into software or the tech, I guess. If you, well, technically it was IT at the time. Did pretty well there. You know, got promoted a lot. Even did other types of work. So when I was doing tech consulting, I eventually started doing more business consulting on top of that. And you know, after that, I ended up, I don't know, one of our projects, it was some type of data shit. I don't know, for Texas Children's Hospital or something like that. So that got me more into the data space, and then I ended up getting another job as a data engineer, and then that blossomed into me doing machine learning type shit. And then because of that, I decided to go to grad school to get a master's degree in that type of stuff. And while I was doing that, I ended up getting a job at GitHub doing open source development. So I did that for a while, and then we got acquired. And then I switched to another career. That was career number 2. And now I'm doing this new shit. So the him part, bro, that's actually an inside joke. What you, for whatever reason, Google, I don't know, Google's not great. Google changed the way that YouTube handles what do you call it? Like channel names or aliases or whatever you call it on YouTube. I don't know what you call it, but like my name is him or whatever it is. It used to be I am Will Shepherd. Okay, it technically that's who I'm still. I'm him, right? I am Will Shepherd. Anyway, when I had that, it would always, for whatever reason, it would navigate to someone else's profile, even though that was my handle. And to this day, if you were to put in I am Will Shepherd, it would go to that other person who doesn't even have that handle. So I got pissed off, and people were like, they never could find my shit. They're like, wait, I put it in, I can't find your channel. It's going to this other YouTube channel. Like, how do I get to your channel? And finally I got pissed off. So I was like, you know what? I'll just be him. I'm him, right? So because every time I would be with someone and they're trying to find it, I'll be like, oh, I'm him. I'm him. That's like that. That's the inside joke. So that's why my channel name is him. And that's why on there it says wave, hey, I'm him. It's an inside joke. So yeah. And since I've changed it, I have not heard anyone complaining about, hey, when I try to search for your channel, it doesn't come up, or it goes to some other channel. Like it seems to work now. So the likelihood that I change it is unlikely. It kind of sucks though, because everywhere else I am Will Shepherd. Everywhere else on the internet, except for on YouTube. I'm him on YouTube, so it's fine. It's whatever. But yeah, now you get a little bit of history lesson with Hellsberg. He's the guy behind a lot of things. And I have read some of his stuff, some of his work. Anyway, let's get out of that. At some point, it'd be a good idea is to get this committed into source control, because right now it's not. But before I do that, I need to consult the docs. Slumber file. That's not it. That's not it either. Okay, that's not it either. Fuck, how do I get to these goddamn docs? Yeah, that's not it. There we go. All right. So I want to load something from an environment or something like that. So let's see if there is any support for environment variables. Okay, yeah, I could just say env, and so long as it's in my environment, all right, cool, we'll do that. And the variable name, so cool. Let's do some changing right quick. And I'm gonna do this off screen for a reason, or at least I'm gonna just cut out some of the stuff off screen. So we'll copy that and delete. Okay, so here we are. So it looks like I need to make this as part of a chain. It can't be part of the profile. So yeah, so we'll do that. I'm gonna keep the app ID there. Yeah, we'll keep the app ID there. Oops. All right, and there'll be an app ID there eventually. And let's create something for the API key. Source. And the name of the key or the variable is going to be one signature, whatever. It'll be that now. It wasn't going to be that, but now it'll be that. Okay. We're good there. Oops, nope. Oh wait, no, I'm not good there. I'm not good there. Let me get that app ID back. Okay. All right, cool. So now we got that coming from an environment variable, and this is all gonna fail for right now until I export that right there. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And we'll do this in another one of these thingamajigs. So actually this won't work. It'll only export it on this session. So all right, I know what I'm gonna do now. This is on my desktop. One signal, don't delete stuff. Yeah, cool. So I'm gonna add an environment variable here. And we'll just open it up. If I can type. So we're gonna do .env like so. And I'm gonna kind of paste it out of sight, out of mind type thing. Okay. Okay. I gotta make sure I add that new line at the end. All right, cool. So now we have an environment variable with the thing. And yeah, I'm gonna have to export it. Although I could get it from this file too. Nah, I don't want to do that. I definitely want to do the variable. Okay, cool. So we got the variable and I got to now export. Oh, where did my window go? There we are. Yeah, so we're good there. And this is where I left off. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna put a little, let's put a little line. I left off here. Comment that out. Okay, cool. Now I will never forget. I won't have to like search through and be like, what the hell was I doing? Cause I will forget when I come back. Okay. So this isn't gonna work yet because all I did was put the value that I need inside of a file. I now need to export that environment. So let me go ahead and save this and quit so I can export the environment. And what I may end up doing is creating a script, a runtime script that I like other people on my team can use. Yo, what's up, Morgan? What's up, Jimmy? How you doing? Yeah, what I may end up doing is creating like a little script that someone can just call, which would set up all the stuff for you, so that you're not having to do what I'm about to do. Cause yeah, I don't know if I really want to do that. I'm gonna have to put this in my RC file. I was trying to avoid it. All right, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen because I don't know where it's gonna open. Historically, it always opens it on a screen that I don't want to open it on. So we're gonna do it that way. So we're gonna open up my ZSH RC. Okay. All right, so we're gonna export what's in my environment. That. And we're gonna export all of that. Okay, all right, and we'll go ahead and close that out. Come back over. All right, and then we got a resource. All right, perfect. So we should be able to run this now, and it should just work, hopefully. I got to do something that requires authentication, which I think get user by one signal ID does. And I think I had a one signal ID with 22 in it. Yeah, there we go. Yep, perfect. That worked. So it's, oh wait, did that work actually? Let me confirm. Oh no, wait. No, that didn't work. Maybe, oh yeah, let's try this one. So I need an external ID. I think it's, fuck, I don't, oh man, I forgot. All right, I gotta go to Chrome and look. Oh, it doesn't have one. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add an alias to that user, and we're gonna add the external ID, and here's an EID. Unknown field API key. Huh. What did I name that? API key. I should look for external ID. Ah, okay, yeah. Change. There we go. So we'll try that again. Here's an EID. 404. Okay, so this is better. It just means that I didn't give it the right one. Oh wait, no, I'm tripping. I didn't create it. I had to create it. Oh, I'm dumb. It literally just failed. So we're gonna add the alias to the user, external ID. Here's an EID. Why did that? Why is this giving me an error? I forgot the name of I have forgot the name of this variable. God damn it. I keep forgetting the name of it. All right. One signal API key. Okay. This is super annoying that it keeps moving. This is really annoying. This needs to. That is definitely spelled correctly. It doesn't seem to be working. I'm pretty sure that oh wait, you know what? Let's test. I'm pretty sure that this exists in my environment right now. So we'll do echo. Oh, thank God I did that. All right, perfect. Yeah, so it's here. It's definitely there. Oh wait, tripping. Close that. Close that. Yeah, the fact that this is coming up with an error is concerning. I don't understand that. Like, why is that happening? Yeah, it's still the case. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna stare at the docs and hopefully I'll have a moment of insight, a moment of clarity. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it works. I'm trying to figure out if this is going back in time or forward in time. I'm dumb. What's today? The 20. Okay, so this must be 34. So this must be just for now. View event was unhandled. Okay, all right. Authorization error, sources unknown field API key. On where is this at? It would be so helpful if their logs included the line numbers to the source that I need to update. It's showing me line numbers to the Rust code, and sure, I could go and read the Rust code to try to figure out what, but that's too. I don't want to do that. Shouldn't have to do all that. So my hint is that this API key is wrong. It can't find that, I guess. Unknown field API key. It doesn't know what that is. Interesting. So now that I know that these are whatever that is, I think there should be an option for bat to give me the tell or something like that, hopefully. Let's see. Nah. I mean, I could just tell log, I guess. Whatever it is that I just did. So that we could just do this. Nah, yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna have it open. It'll just keep writing, which is fine. So we'll come back into here. Let's refresh. Confirm if I have any new errors. I don't. Gonna quit and then reopen. I'm trying to see if it's writing logs or if I'm gonna have to keep opening it. That's really what I'm trying to see. Yeah, I would have to watch in order for it to keep showing me what's going on. API key, it doesn't know what the API key is. Okay. Where am I using API key? Right there. Oh, is it like doing, is it compiling or parsing? Could that be it? That shouldn't matter. Yeah. Let's see if it's just erroring out because I'm not doing it everywhere. I would have expected for one to work and then the rest of this be broken, but I guess it doesn't like that. API key. Okay. Go ahead and close that out. Do we get the details that I'm after? Yes, it's working now. Perfect. Okay, now there is one other filter in here, or it's not a filter, but it's part of this chain thingamajig that they got. I should be able to say this right here, sensitive. So we'll edit and I guess I just say sensitive, true, maybe? We'll see. Close that out. Let's save. I don't think that worked. Or if it did, it's frozen. Oh no, it's not. Expected that variable. How does sensitive work? Let's see. Sensitive Boolean. Is there an example? No. Ah, okay. It's at the wrong level because it's fucking YAML. Oh my gosh. Wait, what's going on? It's straight up not working now. Damn, I can't even open it. Fuck. Okay. All right. Well, we'll open it another way. We'll just open it this way. So this needs to go here. Or maybe it has to be that way. I don't know. Let's see if it's happy with that now. Yeah, we're good. And look at that. Perfect. That's working. That is working. Look at that. We're making some progress now. Okay. All right. So I did all of that so that I can just do so I can do what I'm about to do right now. I am going to come over to here. We'll go into my code directory. We'll go into one signal probably. It's probably a good place to put this. We'll make a new directory and let's call this I don't know, API doc snippet, or I don't know. What's the other one called? Something like docs in it. Doc code snippets. So this will be doc API snippets. How about that? Doc API snippets. Actually, I don't like that name. This is technically a like a client, like a API request library or something like that. Oh, okay, of course. All right, cool. So we're gonna go into that new directory. Actually, I'm not, whatever, yeah, sure, whatever, I'll go into it. And then we're gonna copy from my desktop, one signal stuff, do not delete. I wanna copy over that YML file and my, yeah, that's actually it. That's actually it. Why is this tripping? Oh, haha, to here. That will, yeah, that'll do it. All right, cool. Now we got the thing. Let's, man, you know what? I shouldn't have did that. Let's move this back out. Let's move that out one directory. So we'll just put it here. And then let's initialize a repo. And then I can move that file back here. All right, cool. We'll add that to get it tracked. Let's create a git ignore. All right, and we'll put in a .ds store, I think is what it is, ds store. Is that what it's called? I actually forgot what it's called. It's normally, oh, yo, what's up, John? How you doing? Normally, the DS store file is in folders that have images, like thumbnails. That's actually what creates, or not. I'm sorry. That's what backs those images, by the way. So let me find something that I am pretty sure has something like that. So it'll probably be code, one signal developers probably. Maybe one of the iOS examples will probably have DS store. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, this is what I want to ignore right here. So we're gonna just paste that in there so I don't fat finger it. Okay, so we're gonna echo that and we're gonna put that inside of our git ignore file. And let's add our git ignore as well. right, we'll just say, I don't know, add initial library, get remote. Actually, I should be able to use the GH client to this. Let's update, brew update, GH, or is it upgrade? If I can spell correctly, it would work. Yes, and you are good for all of these forever and ever and ever and ever. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna create a repository on GitHub. Now we're gonna do this. Path to this one. DevRel API. Yep, sure. Yep. Okay, this will go under one signal, and then this is oh fuck. Oh shit. I was about to type, I accidentally pressed enter. All right, fuck it. This will be private for now. Yes, add that remote. Origin is fine. Would you like to push these commits? Of course I would. Okay, we got these commits. GH repo show web, or is it open? View. All right, look at that. Cool, we got the thing here. So I need to create a readme. So readme. And what is this? This is the DevRel one signal API, or API request library. Maybe I should put REST in here so that it's clear for some people who aren't familiar. REST request library. All right. So I am going to need to add some tools. So I'll just put some to-dos in here. To do. For number one, we need to add notes to the tool Slumber. We need a overview view of how to use the tool, and I will probably do like a training video or something like this. We'll plan for training videos and docs. And what else would I need? Overview of the docs. Oh, how to contribute. I need to set up repo settings to enable all of this kind of stuff. What else? Oh yeah, maybe I should add some screenshots, you know. And I think it'll also be worthwhile, like a mini overview of, actually no, I'll do that in the training. I can do that in the training. So yeah, we have screenshots showing the tool in action, as well as guidance on generating curl requests to use in API snippets. Okay, so yeah, we'll do that. Let me make sure I add my new line, because technically you have to end a new line. I'm sorry, you have to end files in a new line for Git to track it. Technically, it'll still do it, but you're supposed to do that. I noticed that most people don't. All right, let's go ahead and add that. I should probably create some alias histories now that I'm gonna use the tool that I built soon for interacting with this repo. Okay, cool. So we got that. Let's go ahead and push. And yeah, we got that. So now I don't have to worry about losing shit on my computer. And yeah, yeah, it's just going to be a matter of doing the legwork to get the rest of the stuff in. Let's see. Is there anyone here? No, me talking to myself. All right, cool. So it looks like I'm talking to myself right now, and I don't want to talk to myself anymore. So I'm about to dip. Y'all have a good rest of the day. Peace.